Way's Weekly Vlog, episode 49. Before we go up the top and have a look at the roof, let's start way down here. So they've actually been doing some underpinning to the back of this part of the building. So where am I? If I spin the camera, you'll see that that's the new part of the building. Remember, this bit of wall is actually all going to come out, provided we get permission to build a bigger extension. So where I'm standing and all this area, we're hopefully going to build on there. But before we can do any of that, we've actually got to make this part of the building structurally sound. So they've been underpinning. So let's have a quick look what they've been doing so we can document everything. So there you go, all this big bits of concrete. We've actually took all the bricks out, section by section, underneath the building, and then underpinned all of that. So it goes round the corner. So this bit here, they've took a fence out. This is Gammons' next door. Furniture and carpet shop. You can see they've underpinned there. They've left this section here. We've actually got to do, well, they've got to do some underpinning inside, which I'll show you in a minute. But rather than getting their wheelbarrows and carrying the muck out from when they're digging the holes to do the underpinning, I think they're going to leave or dig a hole there and throw it out that way. Might make more sense when I go in and show you that. But right, let's go up and see what they've been doing to the roof. Right, so I can see they've took quite a bit of the roof off. This is the first time I've nipped up here this week. Let's turn the camera so you can see. There you go. So we've still got quite a few beams this side. This section is all gone. I'm going to try and lean in, but you can see the other side of the actual roof, most of them beams are now gone. Let's wander along, see if I can get a better angle. There we go. So all this will be removed. Now last week, I think I was showing you all my cables I've got to tidy up. I was meant to film me doing that because I had to take the floorboards up, put all the cables under the floorboards. We've got a little data cabinet up there, only a little one, and to put the switches in for the CCTV. It also runs our till system, the credit card machine, because there's loads of cables that run up there. I've also got 6, I think, spare Cat 6 cables, and that's to actually do the extension, which is down here. So we can have some more Wi-Fi access points, a couple more cameras, and maybe a till or something out there as well. But we've now boarded, or the builders have, the stairs up from this part of the building. So there's no way in at the minute until they break through the ceiling, unless they've done that the other side. I don't think they have. So I can't actually show you that. I did take the camera up and I was going to film it, me doing the cables and stuff, but I never pressed record. So you've got to take my word for it. It's all been done. So let's go inside and show you where they've got to underpin from the back of the shop. Currently it's a storeroom, and it's probably going to stay as a storeroom, but we've actually had to move a lot of the stuff out there so they can get to the underpinning. Let's go down and have a look. Right, before we go inside, I've just climbed up the other side of the scaffolding, just took the ladder down, just so we could actually see this side as well. Here we go. And we can actually see in the building as well. I'm just wondering, if I put my data cabinet down there, can we get to it? Through that doorway is where my data cabinet is. So I actually wrapped it in a box to keep it free from dust. It's got a couple of air holes in, so that'll be all right. And then you can see we go through to the other part of our building, which is that section, but we don't need to do a new roof on there. Well, not in a minute. They'll probably tell us we have to do that in a few weeks, but hopefully not. Just this section we're doing. Oh, we can see inside there as well. So now I've filmed up here, we'll go downstairs and we'll have a look at where they're underpinning inside the shop. Right, I'll start filming in this bit so you know exactly where we are. So this is where our household cleaning stuff is, as you can see there, and part of the garden section. Our weed killer and bits and pieces. But where we're actually doing the underpinning is through this bit just here. So let's go through. And you can see we've actually moved, this was ram-packed with stock. So we took it to some of the stores. We've still got quite a bit in here. But I'm thinking this is the only section that actually needs underpinning. So we've got to take the floor out to underpin underneath it. And what they're going to do, I think, is make a hole out here, which will go straight outside, and that's where they can take all the earth out. So they don't have to be walking through the shop to do it that way. So that's what they're going to start next week. And I've been told the carpenters are coming back to carry on with the roof on Monday. We're upstairs in the studio. I wanted to show you what I've been doing on TikTok. So let's have a look. See my little setup, I've got a few lights. I've got my lights from Hay. I don't know if this shows really well, but basically these are little flashing lights, and you can control them all through an app. But these are what I've been showing on TikTok. So we've got the smart light bulb and the smart plug. So with these smart plugs, you can actually find out how much energy your appliances are using, and it's quite surprising. I was testing the TV because people want to know how much energy their TV uses in standby, and I tested it on actually a Vispera TV. I think it was the bigger version of that, and in standby it wasn't even registering on the app, so it wasn't really using any energy. As soon as you turn it on, you can see it starts using a bit of energy. But with Skyboxes, they use absolutely loads of energy in standby, pretty much the same as they do when they're powered on. So we've been selling loads on TikTok. So if you're not following me on there, give me a follow. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, we've actually been getting in the sun quite a few times this week and last week with some of the content I do on TikTok. Basically, most of the stuff that I get in the sun with is all about Sky. So little hints and tips of what you can do with your Skybox. But that's all from me this week, so if you're not doing it already, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click the notification button so the next time that we release a video, you will be the first to find out.